It's on.
I'm Leslie.
I'm Noelle.
We're from Behind the Games.
Behind the Games.
If you didn't see the last one, I don't know how we're going to post these, but I am getting over being sick. I don't have the Rona. Did the test, the rapid test.
How many tests would that be?
3. I've had 3 so far. Ooh, yeah, my poor nose. But it's just a cold, but I just feel kind of like poop.
Ask me how many tests I've had.
How many?
0.
Yeah. Lucky.
How long? What's the time span of this 3 testing fiasco thing?
Like a month.
A month. So that's almost a test a week.
One of them, I had to get like 1 week apart, which sucked.
So you've had a test almost every week and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah, we so lucky.
Oh, and why else are you?
They all suck.
They're not pleasant.
No.
No.
No, they're horrible.
Anal probes would probably be a lot more pleasant.
I would totally rather have that. Just saying.
You would totally rather have somebody probe your anal than
Yes.
take a COVID test.
Yes.
Is it that bad going up your nose?
Yes.
They literally reach your brain.
Yes. They hold it there and they squiggle it around a little bit.
Oh.
But like it's for a second. Oh God, it's horrible.
Oh.
Nope.
That is so bad.
It's bad.
You should say, if you do it to me, I can do it to you too. Come
Exactly.
here.
Yes, exactly.
I just think it's funny to have an anal probe.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Oh God. Okay, well that kind of goes along with our really cool question that we're going to talk about, and we want y'all's input as well.
Yes.
So you go ahead, Leslie, take the question.
The question was, tomorrow you wake up as the opposite sex, what's the first thing you do? And I know what pops in my mind instantly, which is
What?
a helicopter.
What? Oh, with the
I would definitely try to do a helicopter. Yeah, that would be my first instinct.
the first instinct is
first,
to do.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. What about you? I know every guy's answer that they would fill their boobs or they fill themselves. They diddle themselves, but no, helicopter, 100%.
The first thing I thought it was exactly what you said.
Uh-oh.
Total chip and Dale. You just knocked my camera.
Yeah, I totally did.
Shoot. Shoot.
All
We're
right,
a mess.
That was a very exciting question.
Did I turn that off?
No, it's good. Very exciting question. All right, Noelle, so what would you do?
I'll grab my boobs. I guess I would do.
You're the opposite.
No, if I was a girl woke up as a dude,
Yeah.
I would grab where my boobs. It would be weird. Because I wouldn't grab my crotch. I wouldn't. My first thing would be like wake up and like where my boobs go.
No. But you already don't have ginormous boobies, so.
I don't even have ginormous boobies now. But the ones I have are nice, they're a handful.
Yeah.
No, that would just be the
You
first
just
thing. I would freak out. Like,
I think you would go down south, for sure. I mean,
save it.
would you pee sitting down or standing up?
Probably.
If you woke up as a guy.
But I still have. But I was a girl the day before.
How would you control it?
That would be weird. It would be like that Eddie Murphy movie did. Daddy
I think
Daycare.
I could handle it because I can stand and pee.
I would
From
want
my triathlon days, you just kind of move the shoulders.
Yeah, you had the whole pee
You
thing
kind of
going.
like move your legs. Yeah.
I think that it would be fun for me to play to see if I can actually spell my name with my pee, with peeing.
But you're so OCD, you'd have to clean that up.
Nah, I'd be so OCD. It would have to be. I'd have to spell it perfect. I'd be sitting there going, eh. Oh wait, that didn't work. That didn't work.
Wouldn't it be weird if so you woke up as the opposite sex, but you still looked the same? That would be.
You know what I would
traumatic.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah.
I don't know because we're both pretty okay looking, so it wouldn't be too bad.
You have a fucking penis and balls.
I know. But look, that's what I'm saying. I would do it. The first thing would be kind of cool. I would want to know what it feels like as a guy getting an arousal because girls can hide it,
Right.
but guys can't. So like, what is the big deal with guys that they're like so visually stimulating? Boing! You're like, what does that feel like?
Yeah.
Because we don't have anything go boing.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be weird that something just grows?
It would be annoying. It would be annoying.
Oh.
Let's just hope that never happens.
I probably bang it on everything because I'm such a klutz.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to it.
Yeah, I remember when I was pregnant, I would hit my belly and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I either burn, cut, or run into stuff.
Yeah, I burned myself today too. So
Except that would really hurt if you hit your penis, never having had a penis before.
well, okay, when you hit your crotch, it fucking hurts. Have you ever goosed yourself on a bike?
No, but my best friend
Holy
did.
crap.
She fell on a balance beam.
It's horrible. It's fucking horrible.
I never
so
seen
it's
anybody
gotta be the
cry
same.
like
So,
that. I mean, she fell, she cried, and
I
I
mean,
was like,
technically, a guy. I mean, it's the same as a girl. It's just, you know.
Mhm.
So they're same, like nerves. So it'd be.
right, but guys are way more sensitive now.
They're just babies.
They are.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
They're very much babies.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting, having been a female, to see what a guy goes through when they're aroused. Like, because it's almost like they can't control it. Well, according to them. I mean, how many times did you hear, like, I can't control it, Mom?
Yeah.
I can't make it go. I want to know if they're lying.
They
I
probably are. They
want to
probably
know if they're
are.
lying. Yeah.
I don't think blue balls is a real thing.
I don't either. I think I really don't. Because, you know, okay, well, then why don't you just go rub one out?
But if so, I feel sorry for the
cannot
guy
believe
that
we're
knew me
talking about
because
this.
they're screwed.
Your question just totally ignited. We are now full on into masturbation.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm going to put for the caption.
So-
What am I going to put for the caption?
Leave in the comments what would the first thing you would do. Not the list of things, but what was the number one first thing you do?
So if you're,
I say helicopter.
if you're one of our guy listeners, you need to tell us if you woke up with boobs and
Vagina.
what's the first thing you would do. And for females, you woke up as a guy, so there's only one thing that you would have different.
No.
Yeah. What would you do? She would get up and just full on Johnny Solinger do the helicopter. Which, by the way, you don't know who he is, but he was like a singer in the 80s.
Yeah.
And my friend Michelle like dated him for a while because Michelle dated anybody in a band.
Oh.
But just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little. But she said that was his thing before he would skinny dip and jump in the pool and stuff. He would stand up on the diving board and do the helicopter.
Well, I guess you have to be big enough.
But I never saw
So
it.
if you're not big enough, I guess just
Or at least you can try really hard.
your hips are moving, just nothing else is moving with it.
Like, what are you doing? Nothing's
I'm
moving.
just doing the hula hoop. Just stretching the hips. Getting limber before the day starts.
Darn. Oh my god, what if you were like really, really big? I bet you that would hurt doing the helicopter.
Nah.
But think about
Be
the
exciting.
wind.
Be exciting.
It's like that chick with
Like
really
the wind blowing through.
You would have some wind blowing. Whoosh.
It'd be exciting.
Whoosh. We've so gone.
This is definitely gonna be the cardio chat.
Oh my god.
Cardio
Yeah,
chat.
cardio chat. Yeah, but I'm still trying to figure out the caption. Like helicopters,
Yeah.
crotch, wind blowing, don't bang it on the door. People will be like going, what is this?
Exactly.
And then eggplants all the way through.
Eggplants.
So, we need to, unfortunately, skip over that and go to the next thing up. Would you like to talk about your things that's going on with you that most people can identify with?
Yeah, I'm gonna start the timer if I forgot. So.
I can look on mine. It is we're 8 minutes in.
Okay, we got 2 minutes to talk about this. So I know this is gonna be somebody.
TMI.
It's gonna be TMI, but somebody here needs to hear this because
Wow.
this is the second time this has happened to me, and first time competitor with having will you change your diet completely and then trying to change it back.
Just to let y'all in, just whatever front note or whatever, Leslie is known for her abs, flat abs, defined. No, I mean you will never
Just
find
shredded year round.
all the time.
Right. Except for this second time, it's not. So it's 4 days now. So,
But you have to tell them why.
well, yeah. So I have had dairy, just Greek yogurt, nothing
Yes.
crazy, not a crazy amount, and then having the different brand of protein powder.
Yes,
So
which is
two
important.
things, and I've had more fibrous foods. I've had Brussels sprouts, my favorite, and broccoli. So that's
Third important thing.
yeah. So it's stuff I wasn't eating a lot of fibrous stuff before. It was very the same kind of vegetables, the same kind of protein, same kind of protein powder, and that's it.
Yes,
So adding those couple things wreaked havoc on my whole digestion. It did it once before, and it did it again now, and so it's 4 days that I'm just very, very, very blocked up.
Constipated.
Have not gone to the bathroom, which is not normal for me. And on top of that, just getting over a little cold, so just haven't felt. Yeah, I haven't felt great. But
Tell me how many pounds you put on.
7 pounds.
7 in how short of a time period?
In 4 days. And I have not been going YOLO eating. I haven't done anything crazy. This is all inflammation and just not being able to go to the bathroom. So when people are constantly checking the scale, being like, "Oh my God, I gained all this weight," it is impossible to gain that much weight
in 4 days.
In 4 days, unless you were eating, because it takes 3,500 calories to gain a pound. That would mean I would have to eat like a wash.
It's usually inflammation.
Right.
It's feces, and then it's organ weight, because your organs, when you have a lot of toxicity, will hold fluid, and then it's also water.
Right.
It has nothing to do with fat
I've
or anything
been
else.
drinking like a gallon of water every day.
And because she's got sinuses, the sinus buildup plus the fiber, and then she's drinking a lot of water, her body is not able, because of the sickness, to deplete the water fast enough. So she's hanging on to it. Like if I touch her, she'd probably get squishy.
Right.
So these are things that we wanted to let y'all know, because people freak out over
And major indigestion, like it's like nothing's moving.
Well, everything's backed up in
Right.
in
So I
here.
feel like I have a big ass bowling ball, which I do.
And she's not happy.
No. And like the first time this happened, it was traumatic. It was right after my first show.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I told Noelle, I was like, I've not gone to the bathroom. Like, I've gained all this weight. I don't know what's going on. And I literally had a 4-pound poo one day.
And she was excited.
I was excited, but I was traumatized, and I'm still traumatized. I'm thinking to her, I'm like, this is going to be worse than that. And she's like, oh yeah.
You're gonna birth a baby.
So I'm a little nervous. I've got my
Stool softer.
yeah, I got these. I just taking those. So we'll see what happens, but just wanted to be a little bit real and candid with everybody that nobody's perfect, and just
That does happen.
Just because the number on the scale says something does not mean it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
Like, this is just a moment in time. This isn't forever, and you just keep going the way you're going. You know, you stay on the path. You don't give up completely because of what the scale says or how you look. It just, you'll go back to normal. Like, I'm not even worried about it.
Well, I always tell people it's like surfing. You got to coast the wave. You don't want to. You just coast the wave until you're able to get off safely. But when you have a perfect storm, and everybody does, I hear this all the time. In the 30 years I've been like training with people and counseling people, you have perfect storms that happen, and generally it's when you change what you normally eat and you introduce something.
Even if it's something small.
It doesn't matter what it could be. Fruit. It could be anything. Even if it's good for you, if your body can go into a shock.
Right.
But that's just one thing. But then when you add on top of that, you start putting fiber.
Yeah,
and that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, I think like, oh, I just need more fiber. No.
Because with more fiber, you have to drink more water. Well, if you're already drinking a lot of water and you're still you're still having problems evacuating, would be the nice. Then what you need to do is you need to stop the fiber as much, and you need to start doing more vitamin C, things that are naturally start pushing things through, and you need to start eliminating
So
things.
today I started doing more magnesium.
Yeah.
Magnesium in the morning and night. So.
But then you start looking
Pray
at
for
what you can start eliminating out of your diet and go to bland foods.
Right. So definitely I've gone back to.
Yeah. Because once you're impacted up or constipated up and you eat, if it's not coming out, all you're doing is you're layering.
Yep, and that's
so
why I'm one big layered ball.
And it will eventually pass, and you'll know because you'll be able to tell from the bland food. Then slowly start introducing back things, one thing at a time.
Right.
And then you can start to say, oh, okay, well, maybe this is what it was. Because every 10 years, your body changes. And when your body changes, that's when you become lactose intolerant, or you can't have certain vegetables. And if you're just eating a whole bunch of stuff and not paying attention,
what it is.
You don't know what it is. And so you're constantly swollen.
I'm at least lucky enough that I eat kind of the same thing all the time, that I know exactly.
And you're always flat.
Right, and I know exactly what I eat, so I know what I added in that I don't normally eat, and so it's just a phase. But just know I'm human, just like everybody else, and it's just a moment in time.
And she's not a joy to sit with. Usually she's fun. I like hanging out with her.
I know. Now I'm just like.
Now I just kind of want to go. Get away. I'm joking.
All right. On that note, I'm Leslie,
and I'm Noelle, and we are
Behind the Games.
Behind the Games.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. I'm gonna move that plate because I keep stepping on it.